Black Ops 7 has not even shown anything yet. We have had no multiplayer reveal, no COD Next, nothing in any way whatsoever to hype up or showcase Black Ops 7. But objectively, factually, get mad Battlefield fanboys, Battlefield 6 is already starting to die. The hype for Battlefield 6 was short-lived and it is already getting hate online. YouTubers, Battlefield YouTubers are already getting annoyed and pissed off. Even cinema is already talking about how there is skill-based matchmaking in Battlefield 6 and it is getting annoying, quote unquote. So once again, we haven't even got to the release yet. And I'm already being proven right that I told you Battlefield 6 hype is manufactured fake, it's unorganic. The big numbers are people from Call of Duty playing Battlefield 6 because Call of Duty sucks so bad. I want to make that clear right now. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is a piece of shit. People who watch these videos don't even bother going and checking my channel and try to say, you see here, Ghost of 8, you're a Call of Duty glazer, you're a COD fanboy, you loser. Not recognizing that I am the #1 most critical Call of Duty YouTuber on this entire fucking platform. There is nobody, not even blame LED retard helmet $1,400 peddling truth, is more critical of Call of Duty than me. All right, let's make that clear. So I've told you multiple videos that Battlefield 6 hype is more predicated upon the fact of Call of Duty sucking and the Call of Duty community going over and trying Battlefield 6 more so than Battlefield 6 being good on its own. Battlefield 6 sucks. The problems are becoming very evident. Okay, sucks is a bit of a strong word. It's mediocre. The numbers on Steam last week are already starting to decline, ladies and gentlemen. We are already down 22% for overall player count on Steam this second beta. Battlefield has lost its identity, trying to steal consumers away from Call of Duty and make a Battlefield game that appeases Battlefield fans and Call of Duty fans, but what they have made is neither. And at the end of the day, Battlefield fans are not going to enjoy this, and Call of Duty fans are just going to go back to Call of Duty. So first of all, let me just get to the Steam numbers. Last weekend, the peak all-time numbers for Battlefield 6 beta, which is free to play, mind you, as well, was 517,853. So far, in this 24-hour peak, the number is 405,636, which, if you do the math, is 22% less people playing at peak than we had last weekend. Now, in the last 24 hours or hour or so, the #1 players is 321,000. As you can see, the numbers peaked and then sort of have reached a maximum of around 405,000. And now we are all the way down to 321,000. The numbers are falling. And like I said, big channels that aren't rage bait or full of shit are objectively having issues with the game now and having problems with the game, making YouTube videos about the game and issues like Battle Nonsense here. Conquest has a problem. It has 5.6 thousand likes and only 68 dislikes because the truth is being spoken. Big games like Conquest in Battlefield are absolutely shit because Battlefield has lost its identity, once again trying to steal viewers and steal the player base from Call of Duty, and Battlefield as a Call of Duty is absolutely trash. Have you tried to play the new Rush mode? Absolutely, egregiously, horribly unfun. The best modes are the modes that copy Call of Duty, like Headquarters, otherwise known as King of the Hill. But at the end of the day, I'd rather go play Call of Duty because I don't care what anyone says. Call of Duty does fluidity, movement, gunplay better than Battlefield by far. And the biggest thing for Battlefield is usually the big team battles, Conquest and whatnot. And Conquest at this point is absolutely shit. And Rush is absolutely shit. Now, as previously mentioned, I talked about, yes, this can get your cinema, complaining about how it's basically skill-based matchmaking is fucking him and making the game unfun. This is a tweet from Cinema. The balancing in the Battlefield 6 beta is getting to me. It's not skill-based matchmaking, but it's similar in a way. In 35 hours playing, no! I've played defense six times. Every other time was offense. It's not fun always running uphill. I just want some form of variety. Hopefully it's changed for launch. Yeah, no, it's not. These people are using copium. They sound like Call of Duty fanboy dorks who are like, listen guys, it's only a beta. It's only a beta. They're going to fix it and come to full launch. And we know how that always works out. They don't fix shit when the full game launches. What you play in the beta is what you usually get in the game. Not usually, 99.99% of the game. And maybe like 6 months down the road, by the time the new Call of Duty comes out, maybe a year later, the game's running half decently and things have been patched and sort of rectified, and then you start the goddamn cycle all over again. But like I said, everything I've said and all the hate I'm getting, because once again, ahead of the curve, I'm always right, and everyone still doubts me and the fanboys get mad, but I'm keeping receipts and I'll be making fun of all you fucking losers who just kind of have to deal with copium your whole entire life not to realize that I'm the best, and Battlefield and everything I'm saying about it is facts and will come true. And all you little fanboys got your heads up the Battlefield ass, but your boy, the Ghost of Eight, is just going to ram his fist up yours. Legacy Killer HD, a very reputable, huge channel, lots of Battlefield content, lots of gaming content, not a rage baiter. His tweet is this: Battlefield 6 Open Beta Week 1 was great. Battlefield 6 Open Beta Week 2, less so. Wow, the honeymoon stage is over already. Player count is dropping, people are getting upset, they're starting to realize the game is not as good as it is, and once again, Ghost of 8 was right. Rush mode has been butchered, just not a very fun experience, needs a lot of work, not sure what EA DICE was thinking. At least that dude didn't say, hope it's patched before the release. Well, it's only a beta. Well, they'll fix it before launch, because he knows it's not going to happen. What you see is what you get, players. We got the community. Same thing here as well. The timeline seems a lot more negative about Battlefield for the second week end of the beta. What are your thoughts? Well, you're hearing them right now, buddy. Hit that like button and subscribe. So what I'm saying, and everything I have been saying about Battlefield, is going to come true. This game and the player count you have now, the game's not going to be dead, but the player count that you're seeing now, the hype that you're seeing now, will be dead. It'll be decimated, all right? The numbers are going to fall off a cliff. 2 to 3 months after launch, maybe not even that long, this game, this hype will be gone. And once again, this is not a cosign, you morons, for Call of Duty. I'm not approving Call of Duty. I do not like Call of Duty for the most part. I think the game is horrible now. I think the developers are retarded. I think everything to do with the microtransactions, skill-based matchmaking is egregious, but that has nothing to do with the facts I'm spitting. Black Ops 7 has not done any single promotion, any single reveal, any single event, and the hype is already bigger and building for that, and is already taking hype away from Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is already starting to sizzle out on the second weekend of the beta on the second day. Player count is down. People are starting to see the bullshit. People are starting to see the skill-based matchmaking. Hey, what's this lobby bellas and Ghost of 8 that I mentioned, that I talked about, that was already self-admitted. My God, these people are so stupid. Y'all are clowns. DICE themselves, at the Battlefield 6 reveal event, this was quoted by Charlie Intel on their website, on their Twitter or X account, whatever you want to call it. They openly tweeted them, quoted them as saying, Battlefield 6 does not have servers browser. Battlefield 6 will have a form of skill-based matchmaking. It won't be as bad as Call of Duty, but it is there. And Nero Cinema is already starting to feel it. It's not quite like skill-based matchmaking, as he says, but it sure feels like it. And this is only a beta. This is only the beta. And shit is already going downhill, man. Because I am the GOAT. I am always ahead of the curve. I tell you, you deny it, you cry, then you come to realize I was telling the truth the whole time. And all those people unsubscribe, they subscribe back again because they're like, God damn it, this guy is too real, he packs of steel, and he don't fuck around. But listen, once again, I'm keeping receipts. I'm going to keep the receipts, boys, and I will be calling all you out. All those comments you dorks left, all those replies you have, all those tweets, everyone crying at me, they're all captured. They're all in a folder. You're all going to get exposed. All you YouTubers, Rick, Fooley, Blame Truth, US Cinema, everybody in the Call of Duty community who said that Call of Duty's dead. Battlefield 6 just killed Call of Duty. You're all on 4K, bro. Bang, bang, bang. Open up, FBI. You're all fucking busted, bro. I'm the only dude, really honestly, the only guy out here who can hit you with the rage bait, hit you with the sarcasm, hit you with the jokes, but at the same time be doing nothing but hitting you with facts and truth bombs, guys. Wake up. I am the fucking man. And you are too. If you've watched this far, you recognize how awesome I am, which means you're awesome, because real recognizes real. And I'll tell you what's not real. The hype for Battlefield 6. Shit is done. It's over. Game's fucking horrible, dude. To me. Listen, you may like it, that's fine, but it's not as good as you think it is, or most people are just riding it because Call of Duty sucks so bad they got nothing else to do. So Great, go enjoy the Battlefield 6 beta. Don't buy the game because you're not. And then Black Ops 7 comes out and all the hype for Battlefield's gone and all the dummies are on Call of Duty. And that's just the reality, brothers, sisters, and everybody in betweens. I am the Ghost of Faith. Thank you so much for watching. But most importantly, and last but not least, stay black. Question authority, and don't let the honking cracker reptilian shapeshifters build the movies, our things, just 7 legend universum, flip a human gorge, also flag moons, fake, also hit, sort of white man. Bring it down.